what do you consider your best body weight that you were your strongest, and roughly around what body fat percentage do you think that was, specifically in the bench?
Oh, man. I mean, the bench, that's a tough one because my bench, I would say around 240 because that's when I hit a 545 raw, something around that range. And body fat wise, this was, pre-West Side, and I was kind of bodybuilding at the time as well. Under 10% calipered, probably even a little bit lower than that. You could see all my abs and, I don't want to say I had quad striations, but you could see, quad separation, if that fucking means anything. But my strongest body weight was where I really felt like I came into my own was probably 285. Had I been able to extend the career a little bit more and push it to 295 and feel the same way I felt at 285, in other words, put on 6 more pounds of muscle, 5 more pounds of muscle, then maybe it would have been a little bit better. But I really had anything over 285 was just bloat in hell, and just for leverage reasons. But I always felt better, lighter, but I didn't lift as big because I didn't have the retention, the water retention, and the leverages that I needed. But in the gym, just for overall strength, like everything that I would do in training, that was the weight I felt the best at. As far as body fat wise, I can't really give you a definitive answer. I did work as a personal trainer. I coordinated a program at the time. We did have fitness testing. We did have the metal skin fold calipers. We did 7-site skin fold caliper measurements on most of the clients. I quit doing that after my first year, which is another conversation that we can have at a different time. I thought it was a waste of time to do with new clients. I think it's evasive. I think it turns people off, but that's, like I said, something to discuss later. One of the more qualified trainers did it might have been a 5-site skin fold caliper on me, and it was like 7.5, which is total bullshit. You know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. So if it was like the Perillo, I think is a 10 or 12 site, I probably would have put it around 14, 15, somewhere in that range, maybe a little bit more. There was kind of abs, but it wasn't flabs.
They're asking me your height as well.
5'11".
Okay.
I wasn't concerned about that. Honest to God, I was not. I was fucking concerned about my weight. I'm not going to lie about that, because keeping my weight up was really hard. So I would weigh myself every morning I got to work, and I weighed myself every night before I left. And if obviously you should weigh more at night. If I was 3 pounds off what I weighed at night, I would stop and get food. I would get an extra stupid, like it matters. I'm just going to shit it out in the morning, but it mattered to me that I had to. It's funny because when you're trying to gain weight, you always care the most about what you weigh at night. And then when you're trying to lose weight, you always care the most about what you weigh in the morning when you're naked. We can go a little more if you want. And, but I really didn't care. What I cared about was my strength on the platform. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie, it did bother me that I was not filling my weight class, because I think the most I weighed in at was 312, and that was a bench meet. That wasn't, usually if I'd hit like 96, 98, 302, 304, that's where I was at. I always kind of felt like I was giving up 10 pounds, but it is what it is. It was so fucking hard to go from that. And if I fell under 80, I freaked out. Then I went on a rampage eating everything that I could eat, because I should never fall under 80, because then it was going to take way too long to get back into striking range to be able to get over the 300s.